Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain about um, Postgres functions. How can they be called through Talend? Um, so here, the first component is connecting to the Postgres database. In this Postgres connection, we will be in need of mandatory parameters like host, database, username, port, schema, and password, which can be defined in the context variable section or else in the you should be defining, and the values can be given here itself as a static values or else from the context parameter file from outside. And then coming over here, I have created a function. This is just a Postgres function, and here in this function I'm not returning anything, so that's why I'm keeping the value, keeping the return as void over here. Uh, this function's main aim is to drop all the tables from the database for which the length of the table is 50 characters. If the length of the table is having greater than 50 characters, then we will be dropping those tables by using this function. So if I tell you here, a function will be having some three kinds of sections, something like here. The first section, we need to give the value, give the variable or the data type here. What are the things that needs to be returned through the function? Here I'm not going to return anything, so that's why I'm keeping it as void over here. Otherwise, you will be giving some any other parameter. And then there is the other section is declaration section. Here you will be defining the variables. So I have got two variables here defined. One is the record data type and the other one is a varchar data type. So and then in the begin you'll be having begin um, and begin end section. In this begin end, between this begin and end only we'll be writing the code. So in this, as I told you, I'm going to um, get the table names which are having 50, greater than 50 characters length. So for that purpose, Postgres is having some metadata tables in which it stores all the tables information. So that is PG underscore tables. And I'm retrieving the table name from that table, PG underscore tables. And I have written the query something like I need to get the data from the schema called public only, and then the length of the table, it should be greater than 50, and I want to limit these records. So this value I'm getting it as a parameter, so tbl underscore count. So whichever parameter, whichever value I pass, to that number of, say like I have passed some 100 parameter, so I need only 100 tables to be deleted, to be dropped. So I'm limiting the number of records to 100 over here. So for that purpose, I'm using this limit. And then the statement should perform for all the records. So in order to perform that only, I'm using for loop here. So I have prepared the drop table command here, drop table public, and then this temp underscore rec is the one in which the table name field will be processing. So that's why I have used that. And then this temp variable, the delete drop statement, I'm calling it through execute format of temp. So this execute space format is used to run the drop command, run the ddl commands or dml commands. Any command you want to run through plsql format, you need to use this execute space format, and inside that you need to either hard code the values or use a variable in order to perform that action. And then I'm ending the loop, and then I'm ending the section of begin as well. So this is the function. So this function, I'm running this function. When you place this PLSQL code of the function here in the PostgreSQL row, it will create a function by using this code. After this, once the function is created, I have used one more component, the same component PostgreSQL row, in order to run that function. So the function can be run by using this statement: select the function name and then the parameter. If they are having any parameters, we need to pass those parameters. Here I'm just passing 400. So when this talent job runs, this function will drop 400 tables if we have the tables length greater than 50, then those tables will get dropped. So this is used for creating a function in Postgres, and the function can be called using the select statement like here. Thank you guys.